know this financial rescue package goes a long way toward rescuing illegal aliens. I know it sounds crazy, but Colorado Congressman, former presidential candidate Tom Tancredo says it does, and he ain't happy about it. Congressman, how does it do that? What's in this?
Hi, I'm happy to talk about it, but first let me tell you, if I can, Neil, that this is probably the last time I'm going to be able to interview you as a member of Congress and I wanted to just say that for the scores of times I've done it, I have enjoyed it thoroughly. You are the epitome of a gentleman and a scholar from my point of view.
Well, why is this the last time? Where are you going?
Well, I'm not running again, and so
I
this
didn't
is
know
the
that. All right, I'm sorry.
last day or so in the Congress.
Wow, they're lost, Congressman. They're lost.
Well, thank you, sir.
I think you have a very good future ahead of yourself. But could I ask you a little bit about this illegal immigration issue? Go ahead.
Of course. I think it was some time ago, actually, we did one of the interviews that I've done with you. I did mention this is a great concern of mine, and the fact is that what brought it to my attention first was the fact that there were organizations, there were companies in Denver and I think in other places that were real estate companies that were focused entirely on trying to get illegal aliens into homes. There was a lot of pressure to do it. There was a lot of money coming into that market in order to allow that to be done at very low interest rates and sometimes, of course, at zero down. So what happened is that there was a lot of fraud that began to develop, and an attorney in actually the district in which I live, the county in which I live, filed charges against 3 realtors and about 3 or 4 mortgage brokers, and for fraud, for doctoring up all of the documents and selling houses to illegal immigrants who didn't have the capability of buying them. Those 3 realtors and 3 or 4 mortgage brokers accounted for 250 homes.
Well, are you
just
saying,
the county in which I live?
Are you saying that in this legislation package, whatever the heck they're calling this, are protections that will allow that type of activity to continue?
Well, there were. I'll put it this way, that some of the things the Democrats wanted to do was and I don't know if it's been taken out yet or not, but they wanted to take about $600 million, or at least 20% of the profits from whatever would be gained from the sale of these assets by the Treasury. Take 20% of the profits and put it into organizations like Acorn, like La Raza, that were in fact fostering this kind of thing. Also, what I was concerned about is that it seems to me we should take care of, on the front end, take care of some of the problems that led us into this particular situation. So we should prevent anybody from being able to... Look, Neil, if you're in this country illegally, you have oftentimes a low-paying job, you buy a home, you're in it for a while, the economy goes sour. We ramp up the immigration raids that have been going on around the country. All of a sudden, it's not so comfortable here anymore, and you begin and people begin to leave, and they leave nothing behind because they have nothing in this house, and they don't even have the right name on the deed. So there is, and really there are hundreds of thousands. It's not just a little tiny part of this. There are hundreds of thousands of homes that have been sold to illegal aliens who have simply left them behind and left us holding the bag.
Incredible. Well, Congressman, thank you very much. Thank you for all your appearances. I know you have a great future ahead of you. And people who agree or disagree with you, the one thing they can always say, Congressman, you know exactly where Tom Tancredo is coming from. You be well. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And you too, Neil.
All right. A woman in the debate